Bball Show. Hey. It's the Bball Show.
Hey, hlala uncebele kuthola nesiphuzo ukhahlele icathulo lemaqala lenqubo.
Fresh sneaks, fresh tees, slam dunk winning. Seed here first, you got courtside tickets on the Bball Show.
Wabaziyawa la namake ngaphethe skill neyiphala la.
We got news, views, and all the street facts. Pass the ball and I'ma pass it right back on the Bball Show. Yeah. It's the Bball Show.
Welcome to the new easy, the big breezy. It is the Bball Show right here every Saturday on the home of basketball. SABC 1 with the cute kid Slim, but I'm not running solo. I got my girl Z.
Kunjalo-ke ngilontokazi le usesuliwe kahade sikwamukele ohlelweni sikutshela ukuthi sikuphathele ezinohlonze ezimnandi la kuMzansi Fo Sho ikhaya lakho le basketball.
All right then, time to check out those regular features. Take it away.
Kwi-episode yanamhlanje si-interviewa uKwame Mdaka orana i-Basketball Academy kanti futhi sizobheka ama-highlights e-local game aphuma eMpumalanga. In growing the game ke sesibheke ukuthi yibaphi abantu balapha eMzansi Afrika abathatha inxaxheba ukuthi baphakamise izinga le-basketball. Kanti player profile ke yethu ikhona ke nayo ukuthi sibone ukuthi abadlali abasafufusa yiziphi izinto abazenzayo ukuthi baphakamise izinga labo lokudlala la eMzansi Afrika.
For our main guest in studio today, we have none other than Kwame Mdaka, who runs the Basketball Academy right here in studio with us on the Bball Show. On the boys' side, at the Middelburg Sports Schools Finals, Eastdene met with Tshepo for a very contested challenge throughout the game. Both teams played strong defense, limiting baskets for their opponents. The game remained very intense and disputed until the final buzzer, but only one team will claim the title by 2 points. The game started strong defensively for both teams. After 4 minutes of play in the first half, only 4 points were scored by Eastdene. It was clear that the game would not be an easy one. Many turnovers were conceded by both teams, throwing passes from one side to the other court to another. However, Eastdene attacked the basket at many occasions, which resulted in baskets. A timeout was called by the Tshepo team and seemed to work as the boys then attacked the rim both in transition and fast break and got the lead 6-5 with 5 minutes to play. Tshepo attacked the board with more confidence yet remained unsuccessful. While Eastdene got back into the game, finding the basket through its remarkable center, Mpo. Mkolisi also used his dribbling talent on the court to get easy layups to bring his team back to the lead. Despite the remarkable effort of Sakiswe, number 10 of Tshepo, Eastdene maintained their lead by 10 to 15 points. Only 5 points separated both sides at the beginning of the half, and Eastdene tried to keep the lead. The pressure got into the young Tshepo and mistakes occurred very often while rushing to get points. Eastdene kept their composure and got most of the play in this half. Mpo, with his 6-foot credentials, didn't have many difficulties to get many blocks in defense and claim the board in offense. The game remained very disputed till the end, and only 2 points stood between Tshepo and victory. However, Eastdene got crowned champions of the 2012 School Sport League of Mpumalanga. Final score 22 Eastdene, 18 to Tshepo.
ithimba le-Bball Show lihambile ke laya eMpumalanga la kade kukhona iMpumalanga Sports Schools Finals lasibone khona i-Eastdene Girls ibhekene phezulu neSinethemba. So ubonile umhlolo ongakaze ubone nalekathi i-Eastdene ibhaqabula kabuhlungu iSinethemba. Second half nje sayishaya bekunama point awu-35 kwi-Eastdene, kanti ke yona iSinethemba ibe nama point awu-6 kuphela. Umqeqeshi wayo we-Eastdene ubesekhipha unyawo umnyanyavu, wabona ukuthi kube ngcono ukuthi akhipha abadlali kade belokhu bedlala, wababeka ebhenchini, wathatha kade besebhenchini wabafaka egroundini. Sekusele nje imizuzu emihlanu kuphela ukuthi lo mdlalo uphele. Lokho siyakubonisa ukuthi udla ngodli. Eastdene iqale ngesivinini esikhulu kakhulu, ngaleyo ndlela leyo ke benza ukuthi iSinethemba icommittee ama-fouls amaningi kakhulu. Kanti ke mabathe bafika lapha kwi-defense yabo i-Eastdene baminimize ama-attempts aphuma kuyo ke iSinethemba. Ngaleyo ndlela ke iSinethemba ayikwazanga ukuthi ifake amagoli. Kuthenje first quarter iphela ama-point beme kanje yi-6 Eastdene iqanda iSinethemba. Isivinini somdlalo ke sibe sisiphakama kakhulu ke kwi-second half. Womabili ke lamaqembu kodwa akwazanga ukuthi afake ama-point laphayana emva kokuthi sekuphele imizuzu emithathu laphayana umdlalo uqalile. Umqeqeshi ke weSinethemba ke ubesebiza i-time out laphayana enzela ukuthi akwazi ukukhuluma nentokazi zakhe ukuthi mhlawumbe abamotivate ukuthi bakwazi ukudlala umdlalo. Kodwa ke iSidini kubonakale ngempela ukuthi kade ubambile lo mdlalo uphethe ngesandla zawo ngempela. Ingapho ke laphana sibonile ama-point awu-3 laphayana efakwa laphayana kuyo ke iSinethemba. I-second half ithe isiqhubekile isikhathi eside, iSinethemba yakwazi ke ukufaka nje ibasket enye kuphela. Kanti ke iSidini yona laphayana unumber 12 wayo ufaka ama-point awu-6, kanti ke laphayana iqembu lakhe bese lina 28. Sekusele nje imizuzu eyishumi kuphela ukuthi i-second half iphele. Kanti ke umqeqeshi we-Eastdene ubonile ngempela ukuthi impumelelo iseduzane. Intokazi ke zayo ke i-Eastdene bese zehlisa isivinini ngempela, zanikeza ke laphayana iSinethemba ithuba lokuthi lifake amabasket amabili kuphela. Kodwa ke iSidini bese kubonakele ngempela ukuthi bawonqa phambili, bahamba phambili. Final score laphayana 41 Eastdene 6 Sinethemba. Kwame Mdaka wazalelwa eJohannesburg kanti ke wangena ihigh school yakhe eRed Hill lapho waye ukapteni ke weqembu lakhe lebasketball, kanti futhi wadlalela iGauteng under 16 isquad sakhona. Wahamba ke waya eRaw University wayofunda iBSc emkhakheni ke wayo iIT, kanti futhi uke wadlalela neSASU yakhona laphayana eRaw University. Kanti ke ukwame emva kwaloko wabe sehamba ke eyodlalela iWonders Scorpions, kanti ke njengamanje userana iBasketball Academy, kanti futhi uyinye futhi ipart yeBWB Pay for Play initiative.
Now I want to start with you growing up. When the game found you, and what was it that kept you hooked onto this game?
When I was about 9 years old, I entered a Nando's 3-on-3 tournament.
Wow.
I was still shooting with two hands, but I was still, the little 11-year-old that was taller than most people. When I was about 14 years old, I started playing at an orphanage called JBA.
Yeah.
That's where most ballers in Joburg actually started. And then from there I moved to a different club called Old Eds. And I've been there literally for the last 20 years.
All right, now you went to university to study IT.
Yes, I was a bit of a geek back then.
Why'd you study IT?
I love computers. You know, I loved you know, coding, software, and I just enjoyed the industry just like I enjoyed ball. In my later years at university, I ended up making the SASCOC team. Wow. And we went down to Durban. That was awesome. You know, you got to be coached by the national coach. Wow. So yeah, no, I just changed my attitude and I ended up achieving a lot more.
Now tell us about the PBL and the Tshwane Suns.
Yeah. I played with the Tshwane Suns for about a year. It was one of the most phenomenal experiences, the closest I've ever been to being a professional. We had professional coaches. I was coached by Coach Nikolai, who unfortunately passed away during one of our games. I just wish the PBL was back because the amount of competition we had over there was phenomenal.
All right, so why do you think the PBL failed?
Look, there are many stories. Everyone's got a different story. I personally think that they didn't have a 3 to 5 year plan. If you create something today and you want it to last forever, you got to have a plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
All right then, keep it locked. It is the Bball Show right here. When we get back, we talk about Kwame and the Academy right here on the Bball Show. Welcome back to the home of basketball. Yes, SABC 1, and this is the Bball Show. With me in studio, I have Kwame. Kwame.
What up, Slim?
You part of Basketball Without Borders Africa, right?
I was invited by the NBA to participate in the Play for Play initiative. How it works, Slim, is that if you are an exceptional basketball player, you get invited by the NBA to participate. I've got 2 kids in my academy that were actually invited to the normal BWB.
Who's these 2 kids?
Her name is Sarista Budram. Wow. She's my lady ball, and I've also got a 6'9" center by the name of Art Volun. Wow. He might be going over to the States in September.
Nice. Tell us more about your academy.
I started my academy about 6 years ago. I literally had 6 kids. We're down to 60 kids now. We've got 3 leagues that we participate in, and the competition is incredible.
What do I need to do to join your academy?
You need to come over to the Wanderers Club in Ilovo. That's 21 North Road, Ilovo. We run academy training on Saturdays between 10 and 12. My email address is Kwame, Kwame, @basketballacademy.co.za, or you can call me on 082 514 8219, but try not to call on the weekend because I'm coaching at that time.
I want you to speak to that kid right there, listening to you right now. Why should he never give up?
Part of success is failing, so you have to fail from time to time so that your coaches know exactly what to do to make you a successful player. Never give up and you'll eventually achieve your goals.
All right, so how sharp's your basketball knowledge?
It's pretty sharp.
All right then, Zesu, get in because it's the 24-second shot clock coming up right here on the Bball Show.
Sasekhona-ke lana sihlezi naye-ke uKwame engizombuza nje imibuzo embalwa ngimnikeza nje imizuzwane ewu-24 ukuthi sibone ukuthi ulwazi lwakhe le-basketball lume kanjani. Kwame, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions and all I want you to do is answer these questions in 24 seconds. Can you do that?
I can do that.
Ngicela 24 seconds nyami. 3, 2, 1. Kwame, how many intermissions are in a game?
3 excluding
And how long is each halftime?
20 minutes.
And how many quarters are in a basketball game?
That's a tough question, but I think it's 4.
And how long do they last?
10 minutes running
And
time.
who assists the referee?
The scorekeeper and the timekeeper.
High five! Anizweleke nane makhaya si-IT specialist kuphela kodwa i-basketball yakhe uyayazi imizuzwana nje ewu-16 kuphela ayithathile ukuthi aphendule le mbuzo. Siyayithanda-ke into enjalo la kwi-Bball Show. Kwame, we'd like to thank you for coming through and I wish you all the best with your son and your academy and your IT specialist. I think I'm going to ask you to come and fix my computer.
Thank you very much and thank you to the Bball Show.
Nizweleke lapha emakhaya. Okwamanje nazi ukuthi okulandelayo i-player profile elandelayo la kwi-Bball Show yethu.
I'm Lerato Maganye. I'm from Middelburg, which is in Mpumalanga. So I did basketball 2008 when I was 13 years old. So this year, 5 years ago, basketball. I'm 17 years old. In basketball, influence experience training, how to communicate with people, to participate in impilo yakho. But masiya kuma province kaneng, asiyo kuyodlala nje basifundisa ukuthi kumele usiphathe njani impilo yakho. Ya basketball imnandi kakhulu. Tshepo Mpumalanga isikore. Nama doni masilalisa ngakhona yo vele uthola into eziningi vele ezinhle vele. Amaphupho wami ukuthi ngizibone ngingali America yabona. So ngibona ngidlalela iNBA WNBA yabona for amantombazana yeah. My favorite move is the crossover. IBWB beyitrip emnandi ngifundisa into eziningi ukuthi ama skills how to communicate with people nafuthi basifundisa ukuthi ilife yakho kumele uziphathe njani. Basketball ukuthi just uyangena emagamini uyadlala nje. Bayakufundisa ngempilo yakho ukuthi kumele uziphathe njani njengomuntombazana. Size yami ngqoka u6 iphupho lami for amantombazana ukuthi sizibone singali ngaphesheya sonke hayi ukuthi sihamba individual yeah khona ukudlala nabanye abantwana ngapha ngaphandle sibakhoma ukuthi isport naso sibalulekile empilweni. Mina ngithanda ispaghetti ngithanda number 16 le number le ngabona ulil uMiami adlala ngayo so wangichaza kakhulu mangibona ngingaqala ngathanda le nami ngizonke ngizozibona ngiflya njengayo yabona. Igama lami uLerato Maganye ngibuye Middelburg Mpumalanga you watching Bball Show SABC 1 Mzansi Fo Sho.
It's time to learn a new move with the inspiring coach right here. It's time to learn the game.
Hi, my name is Coach Muzi from Mpumalanga. We're about to learn a move or two on the Bball Show. The move we're going to learn now is called pick and roll. So now, I'm going to show you how this thing's going to be done. I'm going to move to my point guard now, right? So, you don't hurry there. Just get there, and then you stop. When you stop, you got to have your knees bent. Your hands should be on your chest to avoid any injuries on your face. And then the point guard should move shoulder to shoulder so that this guy, the defense guy, cannot pass through the pick, right? So, point guard move. When he moves, I roll. Ball, get it, layup. Basically, I'm going to take this time to put an emphasis on why we stretch and the reason why all of us players need to stretch before we start playing a game. So basically, we stretch because injuries are very big in basketball. So it's very important for all of us before we start playing to start stretching, you know, so that we avoid all these injuries. The first stretch we're going to do, we're going to hold our foot and then we're going to start stretching the thighs, okay? And then you're going to hold your right leg with both hands,
It's that time again to check out who's been doing all they can to grow this beautiful game of basketball in South Africa. Growing the game, yes, that's what we are doing right here in Mpumalanga today. And with me is a referee, not only nationally, but here in his own hometown of Mpumalanga, Tshepo, Pitso. Tshepo, welcome to the show, my brother.
Yes, thanks.
Thanks for inviting us to your province, you know. Now, let's talk about refereeing. What got you into refereeing?
No, actually, when we were playing, we realized, no, in our province, we don't have referees. Because everybody so that's why I decided, no, let me take referee. And I decided to take referee in 2000.
Wow. What's your message to any person who's a ref out there who's sitting down, who's scared right now? Why would you encourage that person there watching you to go into refereeing?
Well, I think I was like, every players, they did a link game. Kababu, but I want to teach our referee games.
Growing the game, Tshepo Pitso, national referee, right here on the Bball Show. SABC 1, baby. This is Coach Masocha Matangu. You're very passionate. I saw you coaching yesterday, screaming and doing all you can. Now, you have, a lot of people might say that, you know, it's only boys getting opportunities. You have a girl from Mpumalanga going to the VAR.
Yeah, that's true. She started basketball at the age of 10 years.
Yeah.
And that was my first player that I taught basketball. And when you can imagine now, she's playing for the under-20s and also at VAR.
Moving along to coaches. Product, one of the best guards they ever had right here in Mpumalanga. Nomshato Sibande, aka Shade. You assist the coach. What's your dream for all girls in Mpumalanga watching the show right now and everywhere?
Stay motivated, and it starts in the heart. You know, from the heart, you know, it just goes a long way.
All right, take my cap back. All right, so yeah, turn it back as well for you. So from Shady, Soldier to Slimmy, it has been the Bball Show right here in Mpumalanga, and we are growing the game right here. Mzansi Fo Sho.
uJosh Egnon oyimvelaphi yakhe ke kungeyase Nigeria ushilo ngempela ukuthi ensukwini ezimbalwa ezizayo uzobe hamba eyojoyina laphana iDallas Mavericks kwi-training camp yabo. Kanti ke futhi uyachaza ngempela ukuthi i-reason emenze ukuthi ahambe ayojoyina le training ingenxa yokuthi uMark Cuban oyi-owner ke yayo iMavericks ukhulume ngendlela athanda ngakhona umdlalo wakhe. Kanti ke futhi uJosh ushilo ukuthi bakhona abanye abadlali akade bedlalela iDallas Mavericks ke ababonisile ikhono ngempela ukuthi noma bengajwayelanga ukudlala amanye ama-positions kodwa uma benikezwe ithuba noma benikezwe isipiliyoni sokuthi badlale kulowo ma-positions lawo bavele bathathe indlela yokuthi baphakamise izinga labo lokudlala. Ngaleyo ndlela leyo-ke ushilo-ke ukuthi ubonile ukuthi i-owner yayo-ke iMavericks iyamthemba kanti futhi naye-ke akafuni ukuthi amphoxe. Kanti siyazi-ke futhi ukuthi uJosh ubedlalela i-Kings-ke ngesama edlulile lapho-ke ebahambise phambili-ke ngamapointi awu-19.3. Kade ziwa kade siphosho la kwi-Bball Show sizohlangana-ke ngeviki ezayo ngo1:30 la kuMzansi Fo Sho siphathele ezinohlonze. Kanti ke mawufuna ukwazi ukuthi kwenzakalani la ngilandele ku-Twitter account yami @zesuliwahadebe nomoro 1.
All right then, tell us what's happening in your province, your city. We might just come out there. And thank you so much for sending through those clips. Make sure you send them through to the Bball Show page. Like the page and then upload your video clips at Twitter the Bball Show. That's us right there. The cutest kid is me @QKidSlim on Twitter. I gotta go home.